Too far apart. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
What is happening?
Hey, Sharon Pack. Hey, Finding the Puddles. Hey, Mello. Ecocentric Homestead. Hey, Pam. Hey, Judy. Hey, Simply Southern Roots. Hey, Greenwich. Kim. Hey, In Town Limits. How's everyone doing? Hey, Grammy Karen.
Show me their stuff all over.
It's selenium.
We've had a day.
Just got done wrestling goats.
Yes, we did.
Got a few battle wounds in the war.
Hey, one of those things you got to do.
Hey, Laura. Hope everyone's having a good Monday.
Yeah.
Hope if you're, well, I guess everyone at this point is probably staying at home.
Yeah.
Hope you're
I think basically
having
everyone.
a good time with it and trying to make the most of it, enjoy it.
Yep. As you can tell, we've been sun-kissed.
Hey, Nicole. Hey, Unpolished Gardens. Hey, Patty's Place. Hey, Kay. Hey, Narrowway Farm. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Wildflower Farm. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Jenny Claypool. Hey,
Kentucky
Hackett's
has
Healing
had
Hollow.
sunshine.
Hey,
Man,
Marla.
it's been nice.
Hey, Granny Jan. Yes.
Mom.
Hey, Lou, just Lou. Hey, Westland. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this time of year I have a permanent sunburn. I do wear sunscreen. I'm just, I don't know, very susceptible to sunburn. Laura said, we're staying home. I wish more people would follow directions. Wouldn't that be nice?
Y'all. I agree.
Hey, Esmore. Hey, Charles. Hey, Tina. Hey, Amber.
Hey, Gemini Homestead.
Hey, y'all. Hope you're well.
So your fever went down?
Yes, that is amazing news.
Yes.
Hopefully you're feeling better today. Hey, Christy. It's beautiful down in Georgia. I bet. We love Georgia.
Kentucky's been beautiful for like the past week, and it's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Besides Friday, was it Friday night into Saturday? When we had the storm?
Yes. Yeah, that was crazy. Hey, Mark. Hey, Keep It Simple, Susan. I like that. Hey, Aunt Patty. Being held hostage by myself. Hey, Faithful Fields. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Lori. Hey, Michelle from Minnesota.
Gemini Homestead.
Hey, Two Family.
Fever-free 10 hours now.
Awesome.
Now it's time to build strength. Yes,
that
absolutely.
That is good news.
We've been thinking about you every day.
Darlene, it doesn't hurt, so I don't really use aloe. And I think a lot of it, too, is like windburn. When I sit outside and the wind's blowing, because it's always blowing on our hill, I think some of it's windburn because it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Christy said, who even knows what day it is?
Right.
Hopefully it's Monday. Hopefully we didn't get it wrong.
Yeah. I am blessed enough to be able to still work.
Yeah.
So for the most part, I know what day it is. But like I took off Thursday and Friday.
Hey, Deborah.
My grandfather, he went to the hospital.
Hey, Stringfield.
We had a crazy time at work, and then I said, I stressed about Jed's house coming. Like,
yeah,
and then
it was a stressful situation.
It was
a little bit.
It just because, like we said in both of our videos, ours and Jed's, nothing works out when anybody that's outside of this compound comes here.
Yeah,
like
it's always harder than it should be.
Yes, and it's like just let me drive it, like with everything that comes here. So like I had a moment where I was like, I'm feeling really like a that drowning sensation.
Yeah.
Like I need to like cut something out. And so I was like, I talked to my boss. I was like, can I just get Thursday and Friday off? Like I just need to not worry about my laptop.
But he's at home, but he's always attached to the laptop. Right. So it worked out better that way. Yeah.
So that was really nice. Just having Thursday, Friday off because as you all saw, that was a crazy event.
Yes, it was.
Getting Jed's house here. But it wasn't really that stressful.
Thank you, Wanda.
There was some moments and a couple little items that were kind of crazy. But for the most part, it all worked out really well. It's completely dry out there now. We could have got it straight on back if we wanted to.
It's completely dry. But it's fine.
I think the most stressful moment in our video, you saw me trying to pull the house out with my side by side. We were moving, but I had to stop because he was like nothing here's level, like 100% not at all level. He started sliding down a little bit. And I'd given him plenty of room, but because his tires were completely full of mud, he was starting to slide towards our Premier One fencing. And I was watching, and I was so happy I saw it because he was about to just take out the fence, and he can't see when I'm pulling. He's just driving.
Yeah.
So I had to stop, and I couldn't get back going in the south side.
Hey, Sandy.
So I had to go get my truck,
hey, Lola.
my 4-wheel drive truck, and then when I pulled back up, I saw chickens running everywhere. And we didn't get that on film because obviously it was just put the camera down. Yeah. We got stuff to do. The fence had fallen, and Jim was about to have a mini panic attack.
Yeah, I felt it coming on.
Yeah, and so we got all the chickens in.
It wasn't that they escaped. It was that one of them was caught in the gate.
Right.
And it's like a fishnet. So she was freaking out. She acted like she was about to pass out from fear. I was trying to untangle her, and it was difficult, but we got her.
Yeah, and so like I just kind of rubbed her face and like, we got this. We're almost there. And then my truck pulled it right on out. Yeah. We should have done that from the get-go. And then we got it over into the spot, but it was wild. I saw somebody ask what size is his house. It's 12 by 32.
Yeah.
Now it's 12 by 32, but part of that's the porch. So
oh goodness, Betsy, I'm so sorry. And you're right there in the middle of it. Stay healthy. Keep it simple, Susan said. I just want to thank you for all you do. I appreciate all the lessons I learned from watching your channel. Thank you for helping save my family. Well, thank you so much.
My goodness,
thank you for your
so
support.
Sweet.
Your support means a lot
to
us. All the support means a lot.
Y'all are keeping us sane through all this.
Hey, Jamie from Australia. Hey, North Star Prep Setter. Amber Jackson, so I'm still working right now. Last day for a while. Pretty scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it's like there. It's kind of what?
No, that's all. Oh. I don't know why days is ever.
It's kind of eerie here. I mean, you have people still going out, but it's just a different environment, and it's not something we've ever really dealt with before. Mm-hmm. So when we hadn't had to venture out and get much, but like even the feed store, when we have to go there, obviously they're still open, but you can't go in the lobby. You have to call it ahead of time, and they bring it out.
They're doing really good.
They're doing awesome. But just like seeing people react to the situation is not something we've ever seen in our lifetime or the kids have ever seen. So it can be kind of, I don't know, scary. It feels like you're in a movie, honestly. Yeah. You're like, what? It's weird. But then, you're thankful that people are keeping their distance. It feels weird because, you're looking at them and they're looking at you and they're like, no offense, I'm just keeping my distance. And
that's the biggest thing that I think all of us need to like overcome. Like if you see someone wearing gloves or you see someone wearing a mask, like don't feel weird about this. Like it's okay. Like they're just protecting themselves and you.
Yeah.
If they have something going on,
I had gloves and a mask.
Right. Yeah. But I'm thankful that hopefully everything's going to a hospital.
Yeah.
And people that are having to still deal with this.
Hey, Grandpa's Farm. Hey, but, Melissa.
Like one time we had to go out, and it's when we got our soil. And Graybeard Larry gave me some gloves. He said, "Now don't feel weird wearing them. Wear them."
Yeah.
And I didn't. Like, I put them back on. I put them on, and I was good to go. I didn't have a mask, but at least the gloves, because I touched their stuff. And, no one – I got a couple weird looks when they saw them. I'm like, come on. Like, don't be weird about that if you see it, if you have to go out.
Mark, me too. I do not like leaving home. Casey Urban Farm said they've been using Instacart and not leaving at all. I've never used Instacart.
What's Instacart?
I'm not really sure.
Is it like it like the pickup stuff we do?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I did see it on the news today that Instacart people were like going on strike. So that's not good. No, that's not good. We use a lot of Amazon. Not much lately, but like today I had to order some goat stuff because I don't want to go out. And even if I do go out, we all know that Roll King's not going to have it. So
okay.
I did order that, and so far it says it'll be here, I think, in like 3 or 4 days, which is usually 2, but we'll see if it gets delayed. But it's not a huge deal. I wanted to have it.
I saw that Nathan was on here. He texted me earlier. First off, huh? No, Samson Farms.
Oh,
but Nathan,
hold on. Brooke said, "Hey guys, my littles want to shout out. Will you say hey to Zoe and Bryson?"
Hi, Zoe and Bryson. Hope you're having, and I hope you're doing awesome and being nice to your mommy during all of this and playing and still doing your school.
Jennifer Sorensen said she had surprise baby bunnies today.
Oh, nice. They're always a surprise.
Always.
No, but Nathan, Simpson Farms. But if Nathan Feeney's watching, maybe text me every once in a while. He asked about putting feed bags in the bottom of your raised beds, and if that was okay, or if it was good, or just one of my thoughts. So I thought it'd be good for everyone to hear. So where we go, Baghdad Roller Mills, they have paper bags, and those are great to put down. It's thin layer stuff. It will keep your weeds down and go. Now, like the Roll King and Tractor Supply stuff, which is kind of plastic woven-y stuff that he was mentioning of. Yes and no. Plastic does not.
Welcome, Amanda.
Plastic doesn't really just because of the other stuff that's in there. However, it will keep weeds down. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But as it composts down, if it does, and the amount of time it takes to do that,
okay,
it should be okay. What's up?
Betsy said Instacart is basically someone who goes shopping for you and delivers the items to your house. Well, that's stinking cool.
Well, that's cool. That is cool. However, there is still someone going out, though, right?
You'd have to Lysol everything when it came in. Yeah. I'm almost out of Lysol wipes, so that's no good.
Running low.
Yeah, I got a lot of bleach though, so and soaps. Mason jars and canning selling out here, as Moore said. I just ordered some off of Amazon, and they took about a week and a half to get here, but they finally got here, and I'm so thankful. Nicole said, Jen, do y'all buy medicated feeds, chick starter feed?
Nope. It's non-medicated, non-GMO. Any kind of herbs, minerals, anything our animals need, we buy specifically and give to them. We don't buy any kind of medicated feed.
Debbie said, I ordered Butcher Box. They're 3 weeks out. Nice. Good deal. Greenwich said they're going on strike because their company's not providing them with protective gear. That was what I saw. Yeah. It was early this morning.
I can see that. I mean, if they're having to, it's kind of like all those people that get the food and deliver.
Hi, Christina.
You don't know about what are we? DoorDash.
DoorDash, yeah.
So yeah, I can see that kind of same situation. They're having to go out for someone if they don't have gear.
Right. Yeah, it puts them in more danger.
Right.
Which, it's cool because I mean our governor's pushing it. He's like, eat locally, support the small businesses and stuff. And while we want to do that, then the people bringing it, we're putting them at risk. And then also we tried it one time and the person that brought our food did not have gloves or anything. And I was kind of like, nope, not going to do that again. So, I mean, I'm to the point where if I have to go out, I'll put socks on my hands. I don't care. I'll wash them.
I'll tell you one thing.
At least put something on.
One positive, well, there's several positives. You just can't always pay attention to the negatives. But one positive of this whole event is where we have like 8 out 0.
Yeah.
At all. We ate that DoorDash one time. And we felt like
terrible.
Bad.
Yeah.
I was about to say things.
That was like 2 weeks ago. We're not going to do that again.
Right. Like we felt bad. Like our bodies are getting more used to non-processed foods. And so when we do eat them, it's like, ooh.
Oh, hey, never enough time.
No, thank you.
Said the Grove has disinfectant wipes. Sweet. I will have to look at that.
Nice.
Check that out. I love them. Somebody said Food Force next door. So I'm sewing masks. That's awesome. I love that.
That's great. So I love seeing that on social media. That is amazing.
Christy, our governor is pretty awesome. He's trying his hardest, and he's being dealt with what's given to him. But I don't know. One thing that upsets me a little is we have a lot of state employees, and he is not protecting them.
Mm-hmm.
I know my mom still has to go once a week. His mom's still there every day. My brother still has to go. He's a pretrial officer. And my stepdad is a correctional officer. And I know those things are important, but my stepdad is 70 years old and he does not need to be out.
Yep.
So he's protecting a lot, but it feels like the people that work for him are not being protected as much.
Yep.
And that makes me angry because those are his people. I mean,
I completely agree. And the one thing he's also not doing is saying the things that he doesn't want to share.
Right. He's not telling everything.
Kentucky's let out a lot of prisoners.
Yep.
And that hasn't been mentioned at all.
It was one time. He said he
well, no, that was considering. Like it hadn't been done yet, but a lot of it has been done.
Yeah.
And it's just those small things.
He's great at comforting people.
Yeah.
And he's put a lot of actions in, but to me, it's just not protecting everyone. I don't know, he's picking and choosing, and that's I don't understand that.
Karen, be safe. Thank you for joining.
Oh goodness, yes.
Be careful out there.
Have a good night. Stay healthy. Simply Southern Roots said heavily nuclear plant and outage with over 2,000 people on site. Goodness gracious.
Naturally NC said our governor is very confused about what essential is. Evidently, pawn shops and car dealerships are essential. Yeah, all that stuff shut down here.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah. Because remember, we thought we didn't think it was funny, but we kind of thought it was funny because as soon as the governor got done, a car dealership commercial came on. Yeah. We'd be changing that probably to save some money there.
Higgs Rock Farm said a lot of states are letting out nonviolent prisoners. Yeah, the thing with that is the nonviolent part.
You got to watch the term.
Yeah, they say nonviolent, but that can be a very broad spectrum.
Yeah. It can be what you don't expect it to be.
Yes, which can still be violence.
Yeah.
People that I don't want in my yard. So I don't know. It's a little scary, but it's kind of you're darned if you do and darned if you don't. You have to protect them too. I don't know. I can't say what I would do in that position. So it's really hard to judge.
I would say with the hand he's been dealt.
Right.
He's doing his best he can.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, he just got elected in November. So. Right. Way to kickstart.
Yeah. Hey, City said, how are you doing? Southern Blessed said, I really feel for those who have loved ones passing away and they can't go to funerals.
Yeah.
Some here in Mississippi folks are not listening, so getting together. Oh my goodness, that is one thing that just breaks my heart.
Yep.
I can't imagine.
My grandfather actually got sent to the hospital last week, and he's been in ICU. Nobody's been to visit my mom and my grandmother. Basically just have to call in, see how he's doing, get updates.
Yeah.
And that's it. They can't go visit. And today he's actually being sent to a nursing home. Right. They weren't even able to see him. Like my mom checked him in, but wasn't able to see him.
Right.
And so it's, that's the stuff that a lot of families are going through. So just make sure you always remember that. And we all are having hardships, but a lot of people are having deaths.
Yeah.
And
you can't visit your loved ones.
Right.
Man, one thing that scares me, and a lot of you might know, some of you might not, but we were trying to expand our family for quite a while, a few months, and it didn't happen. And it scares me, and I feel a lot of weight for those who are pregnant right now, or getting ready to give birth, and they can't have their family, and it's a stressful situation. It's not a joyful situation. Having a baby, bringing a baby into this world is supposed to be the most joyful thing you could ever experience. And right now, that's hindered, and I feel a lot of weight for that. And I'm thankful that we are not pregnant, even though we had wanted to be. It didn't work out, and I'm okay with that now.
And we have stopped trying.
Right. Well, I don't know.
Never real easy way to
know. Not a good time. Hey Tracy, let's see. Home birth right now. That would be ideal. Amanda said, I heard some areas are telling them to have babies at home unless they have to go to the hospital. Yeah. Wouldn't that be wild? I know a lot of people who have done that. I was never one. I had 2 C-sections, so I had to be in the hospital, but it was always a goal. I think that would be a really special experience. As long as there's no complications.
Maybe it's a conversation for later. Okay, let's talk about anything else. That's the coronavirus talk. Moving on. Let's talk about happy things, because that's what we want to talk about is happy stuff.
Yeah.
So today's video, y'all, we have been burning it up out here. The sun's been out. We are tired of being in this house and being cold.
Yeah.
So we were outside doing a lot of things. So starting with the front goats, the Homestead Honeys. We had Jackie and Callie, Butters babies. The Butters is the one that's active in milk. In the bigger milking house, secluded, door locked, You don't get out. You don't get no milk for literally a month.
Yeah.
Plus. They were fine. They had plenty of room to spread out. They kept getting hay, water, sunshine, all those good things. So we decided, let's let them out. They're not trying anymore.
They weren't trying, because every morning and night we would bring Butters into them and milk her, and they were no longer trying to attach. They acted like, they didn't care. She didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
And then we tried it one day. We were like, let's let them out and see, maybe they're weaned. If not a huge deal, because we have a ton of milk. I'm a firm believer in baby attaching also creates more supply.
Yes.
Human hands aren't babies' mouths. So
agreed.
Even with humans, I'm a firm believer in that. So I was like, not a big deal. If anything, if they drank the milk, it'll tell her body to keep producing. Well, they drank the milk.
Oh, you're like all of it. They were latched on for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that day.
Yeah.
So they were not weaned like even the slightest bit. If it's an
all
access
that hard work.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
So her and I look at each other, and she's like,
hey, Oak Valley.
We just want to separate all the babies and all the adults.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we did. We got creative with the fence. It worked out really well. Yeah. I wish we got more on camera.
Yeah.
But it was also the same day that Dad's house was coming. Yeah. And so it was just kind of chaotic day. But basically, we just locked everybody in 100 foot. And then we were able to work it around to get the other 200 foot for the adults and Dolly.
Yeah.
And then once we got it lined up, we just opened the 100 foot, let Dolly and all the adults come out, closed it back up, kept the babies. So the babies get the original house we built, the shorter one, and the adults get the bigger house, the milking station, and Dolly's up with them.
Yeah.
And it worked out great.
Yeah.
It's nice. Such a more.
The moms are less stressed. The babies are less stressed. They can all still see each other. They can even cuddle up to the fence if they want to, but they're not. I think they're all happy.
Right. It's less stressful for us when we got milk.
The adults get to be adults. The babies get to be babies, and it's a nice little setup.
Yeah, it was awesome, and it really, because like it was always a pain if one of us had to do it by ourselves.
Yeah.
Because you had the babies in there, you had to get Dolly in there, and then you had to get Butters in there.
Yeah.
So to feed everybody and milk, and now it's just Butters and Dolly coming with you, and it's simple. And
simply said in roots. Our babies are 5, almost 6 months old.
Yeah, so they should be.
It's time.
Yeah.
My milk now.
One thing we try to do was get Penny used to being milked.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
That is like the wildest.
She's the Nigerian dwarf.
Yeah.
Because I could see her babies nursing, but
trying to,
and I think it was near the end for them. I think she was weaning them. So we tried to milk her one morning, and that was the biggest mistake we ever made.
She's crazy.
She was like a wild animal.
Yeah. Like I was sitting there holding
and
her
there
legs,
wasn't any milk, and that was even after they were separated for the night. So I think she's just done.
Yeah, it's done. If there was any, I think it was just more of a.
She's
feisty.
Yeah, I mean, she's a good mom, but she's not the most like nurturing mom. So I think she weaned them off pretty early. Hey, Carla.
Nobody.
No. Let's see. Do we miss any questions?
Yeah, grab some questions if you see them, then we'll talk about the other things.
Hey, Veronica.
Yeah, as always, if y'all have any questions,
Stringfield.
The Q&As turn more fun than anything in these.
Hey, Back to Basics.
Nah,
hey,
I saw Back to Basics today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, nice. When I was taking the trash down, they started honking and waving. I was like, who's that? I was like, oh, hey.
Good timing. Even the Sparrow Homestead said, Jen and Zach, what would be your favorite thing to make with goat's milk? Probably soap.
Cheese,
soap, cheese, yogurt.
Even with the
he's not a yogurt fan.
She made a great, beautiful, delicious yogurt, just not delicious.
Homestead Engraving Business and Life said, would you ever get a dairy cow? We wanted dairy cows, just one, but to be honest with you, I can't imagine keeping up with that amount of milk right now.
Because we have dairy goats.
The goats. I didn't think we would get as much milk as we do. With only one goat in milk, I can't even fathom what it's going to be like with all of them in milk. But I don't know how people do it. I don't know how they keep up with all that milk from a cow. We give it away to family. I'm constantly calling, asking if anybody wants milk. You know, they can't go through it as fast, and it's a lot. Like right now, we have 3 gallons in the fridge, and that's just from like the past 4 days. I mean,
if that,
I can't make enough stuff.
Right.
Carla said, "How are the baby rabbits doing?" They're awesome. They were on today's video. They're getting big.
Tina, I'm guessing that's Tina.
Tina's
with 2
vlogs.
N. What is your favorite farm animals? I love the guineas.
I love them all.
The guineas and the turkeys are probably my favorites, but I'm trying not to get too attached to the turkeys. The guineas, I just love everything about them. They're a little noisy, but you get to a point. I know y'all hear in our videos, but you get to a point where I don't hear them no more. They're the best guard animal ever.
Overlook Valley said they get 14 gallons a week. I just can't wrap my head around that. What do you do with it? I mean, what do you do with it?
I think the short answer for that would be if we got a dairy cow, we would no longer be goat farmers.
Yeah, we couldn't do both. There's no way.
Or we would have to switch to goat or something. Right. Like we couldn't have dairy goats and dairy cows.
But I'm really good with the amount of milk that we get from the goats.
There's a few more good questions up here I saw after that one. Trying to get back to them.
Dogs are nosing around back there.
Always nosing around. Adele said, pond is looking great. Thank you.
It is. Have y'all ever had chickens get sick? Nicole said, I don't think we've ever had a sick chicken.
Not really. I mean,
our only issues have been predators, but we haven't had predators lately. We've never had a sick one, though. We have the crossbeak, but he's doing okay. He eats just fine. He just doesn't gain as much weight as the rest, but I wouldn't consider that sick. It's just more of like a defect. What you looking at?
This one.
Fair. Cottonwood Farm said trying to build a goat yard, but want to be close together.
Sorry. It just did a thing. My bad. It was boys and girls. Can we have boys and girls in a run separated by a fence? Yes and no.
It'd be hard to keep the boys from hopping the fence.
Well, hopping the fence, and they can mate through the fence, to be honest with you. If the girl backs up to it.
Not if it's electric, but.
Right, and so that's what
I guess I could. It depends on how much it's worth it.
So that's what I was going to get at.
Personally, I wouldn't.
The only way I would even try it is if it's electrical fence.
Right.
If it's permanent fencing, it's just not going to work. Even if they don't hop the fence, they'll figure out a way.
Yeah. But there could also be positives to it. I mean, if you're into the breeding thing, bucks and rut can bring them into heat, or
and sometimes that's okay, right? I mean, if you're wanting to breed them and keep them separated, I mean,
we usually just don't have our boys with the girls because they have a job. They're clearing everything, so we constantly move them like every 2 weeks. We have had them where they could see the girls, and nobody escaped.
Yep.
It was okay. It worked out. But it is electric too. So
Karen Romero, can you make goat ice cream?
Yeah. Yes. I have.
And she did. And it was fantastic.
It was really, really good.
So good.
Really good. I need to do that again.
My favorite ice cream I've ever had. And she used real vanilla. And, oh my gosh. It was fantastic.
Very good ice cream.
We did have our first goat escape today.
Oh, Prairie Girl said her boys go out of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. That was wild.
So we actually today finally recorded our garden walk. I know for a week we said it was going to be the next video, and it just hadn't been. We finally recorded it, and as we're wrapping up, my mom calls me. I'm like, I'll call her right back. So
you see that in the video.
You actually do see it. I'm like, somebody's calling me.
And then the dog started barking.
Yeah. So then I pause it, and then we are wrapping up, and the dogs are going nuts. I'm like, oh, she must be here. Getting done, I'm calling her. She's like, we got goats out coming down the driveway. So I go running, just bolting down, and somehow the gate falls. That's one thing to watch.
They probably ran into it.
Yeah, they accidentally hit it or something. And so that gate, it does this like maneuver. We get cat and Daisy. It falls. Our 2 years of doing this, they just stay.
Right.
For some reason, which we were late in feeding.
We were.
And y'all know how we're about. You film at on time every day because I expect it.
But we were pushing it back because of the live.
Right. The Mondays are weird. So I come out. We got Penny, Elsa, Anna, Lola.
Yeah.
All just jumping around the
driveway.
Oh, Dolly just sitting in the pen like, y'all come back in.
Come on now. Come back in, ladies.
So we had my mom on the one side. Jen was going this way. And thankfully,
we caught Anna because she has that necklace on.
Right.
And Zach started taking her back in, and they all just
stopped following. Like, so it was fine. They were like, our bad. Can we eat now?
Hey, Patty says, I might have missed it. Say it again if you don't mind. And then we had to do our weekly dewormer with the herbs. We used the mollies. And then we had to do copper. We do copper every 6 months, and there's selenium. We do selenium every 30 days. So that was all a great adventure.
Yep.
End up getting bit by a goat. She didn't mean to. I was pushing the pill down her throat. And she got all feisty, but it all worked out. And then we milked.
Yep.
And we went live.
And yeah. And we walked in with 15 minutes before the live. Someone asked how our livestock guardian dogs do in the summer heat. They do fine. Now, of course, they like winter better, but the one thing to remember about Great Pyrenees specifically, they're 2-layer coated. So that's not just winter. I mean, I know they look fluffy and they look big and it looks like they're just going to get hotter than anything in the summer, but it's insulation. So in the winter, that helps keep them warm. In the summer, it also helps keeps them cool. But during the summer, you just want to make sure they have a shady spot. Also, be ready for them to dig holes.
Yeah.
Because they like to dig holes.
They love to dig.
Right. That dirt is cool and they like to lay in it. But they do fine. We're in Kentucky. We're not super southern as it is. Like late July, August, we'll hit a couple 90 days. But just give them plenty of water, give them shade, and allow them to dig, and they'll do great.
Sharon said, how few chickens can I have so that they don't get lonely for eggs? Whoa. Kiki. I think the minimum you can get is 6.
Yeah,
right?
For most places it's 6.
But if you can get 2's enough. They can be with each other and be fine.
Mm-hmm.
How many chickens do we have lately? I don't even know.
We've talked about this.
Prior Homestead said, how many different medications do you need to have to keep on hand for your goats? So we are mostly natural. Not completely, though. I do copper bolus, which is every 6 months. It's a little capsule with copper in it. I do selenium, which is every 30 days. We give them minerals at free choice, baking soda at free choice for bloat, and the herbal dewormer is once a week. For one of them.
When you tell them, when you buy, you're going to get 2 different ones.
Yeah. So you do one of the kits once a week. And then the other you do every 6 to 8 weeks for 3 days in a row. And that's mostly all that we have. If it gets a bad worm situation, if it gets out of hand, you'll obviously have to do other things. We have not come into problem with that because I truly believe in the herbs. I mean, they have kept our goats healthy. We've had goats for a year now, and we have not had a worm problem. Obviously, all goats have some amount of worms, but it's all about how much worms they have in their system and how bad it can be for them. But we've never had an issue. We've never had a deficiency. It works out. And we also have their trusted vet if anything were to happen, but we've never had a call. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought.
It is a lot to remember, Southern Bless. But once you get the hang of it, it's not a big deal. Goats they're high maintenance. I mean, I'm not going to lie. They are. And they cost money. So if you're not willing to dish out the money knowing that you're not going to have hardly any profit in return, that they're just for enjoyment and milk every once in a while and companionship, then don't get goats. But we're okay with that. I mean, we love our goats. We love the milk. We love the babies, the fun. We're okay with that. So goats are something that I can't imagine not having at this point.
I know. They're so stubborn, and sometimes they really get on your nerves, but you also extremely love them.
Yeah. Oh, and the paste. We do the paste.
If
it's like a probiotic paste. If there's, you're moving them or they're just coming to your homestead or something like that, it's just a natural probiotic paste that they get, just like humans take probiotics. Seeds and Sanity, thank you so much. I'm almost done building our 6 girls, their new chicken coop run. I can't wait to show you the finished job. I'm late getting the kiddos to bed, so I got to run. Oh, good night.
Oh,
tell your
thank
kiddos
you so much,
say
Jessica. We really appreciate it.
Can't wait to see the coop.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Amanda said, do you give the chickens anything? No. Yeah, we love our chickens, but you can also give the dewormer to them, but we've never had a chicken worm problem.
Yeah, no. We
give them, what's it called?
Pumpkins?
We give them pumpkins. No, the diatomaceous earth. We do give them that for like mites or, ticks and stuff like that. But ultimately,
the guineas,
the guineas keep that problem down. But they do have fun doing their little dust bath. So we will give them that in the summertime.
Guineas are just fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's like they eat all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Period. For whatever they're with. So What age?
What herbs do you use for worms? Char said it's Molly's herbal dewormer. I have such a hard time saying dewormer.
We need to start adding that inside description. We are not.
Yeah, we will. It's
whatever it's called, sponsorship or
you have to go to the website and get it. You can't get it, on Amazon or at the store or anything like that. But it's a company that we really, really believe in, and we are not sponsored. We pay for every bit of it, but it's good priced, and to me, it's 100% worth it.
And we pay for a lot of things. Like we really have strong beliefs on a lot of products that we just use consistently. So we wouldn't tell you how to use them if we didn't. Someone did ask what was the fish stuff that we talked about all last year.
Oh yeah.
Funny enough, we talk about it in the video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Liquid fish.
Or oregano. Sorry, Kay said we do give our chickens herbs. We'll give them a little herb planter and stuff like that they can have a free choice.
Yeah. Liquid fish. Hostel sells it. Basically, it's fish waste.
Yeah.
It's fish everything. So you use about. If you have like a gallon sprayer, you use about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons in it, mix with water, just fill it up. And then we do it every Sunday. Or you can do it seasonally to where you do a very higher potency.
Or Mondays. Today was Monday.
Today was Monday, wasn't it?
Or
or you can do it seasonally if you have a larger area and you actually do the soil because it does throw some good nutrients in it. But we believe in that stuff like no other.
Sharon said, how many eggs do chickens lay a day? Most of them will lay every single day, but sometimes they'll take a day off and they'll rotate in and out and not lay that day.
Yeah.
Hey, Farmer and Adele Acres, how are you? Let's see.
So our little, speaking of chickens, our whole little chicken area is
Wendy.
Flipping awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it now.
I love having all the chickens in one spot.
Yep. No more chickens in the backyard, which is great. And they're all connected. So there's no grass going in between, which is great for Premier One fencing because it does not like high grass growing on it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how well y'all got to see it in the video, but Premier One has these little silver connectors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clips that you connect to each other. However, they don't have to clip to each other. They can clip just to the fence. And so that's what we did. I did 3 sides, and then I just clipped them to the other fence.
Yeah.
And that makes the electric jump. And then I just did that on each one. So we got 3 fences, 2 powers going on there, and it is an awesome setup.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty cool. Everyone has a gate. It's nice.
Zach, do you spray the foliage with the fish spray or what'd I say?
Foliage.
My bad. Foliage. With the fish sprayer in the soil. So you do it just like you would water right into the soil on the roots.
Karen, we do not have quail. We thought about it at one point, but we have so many daggone chickens.
Yeah, but at this point, I couldn't even imagine.
I really couldn't. I would still just like to do it one day just to see how quail are, but we'll see.
If we do it, it would be after we get rid of the meat birds. After we finally harvest the turkeys.
Definitely not while we have meat birds. We have so many meat birds along with the turkeys.
Yeah. Which, as long as next weekend's nice, that it's happening.
Hey, Sunny Preps.
You're doing it.
It's time for the turkeys. Higgs Rock said pigs do a heck of a job on cleanup and they taste better in bacon. Yeah, they do. Yeah. We want pigs.
It's still on our list, y'all.
Yeah.
We just things going on.
Yeah. Copper Kettle, hey, he said eggs are a big currency around here these days. People asking all the time if we have extra eggs. I wish people would ask us if we have eggs.
We've got.
How many dozen do we have? 12?
No, more than that.
More than that.
And we're getting close to 20.
They're laying 2 dozen a day.
We give them to family, but I mean,
nobody can keep up.
We can give them
away.
I'm
just not comfortable having people come buy them at this point. So I don't know. I'm trying my hardest to hard boil and keep up with them, make pickled eggs and this and that. And that reminds me, I need to shake my fire starter after this.
The delightful cottage. I thought of y'all when I planted my zinnias. Nice.
I love eggs zinnias. They're a great thing to have, though.
If y'all don't fill the Stivers Tribe Facebook page this summer with zinnias, I'm going to be upset with y'all.
Right. Need to see all the zinnias.
All the zinnias.
The pigs will have the extra milk. I know we talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
We wish we had pigs so we could give them the extra milk that we have. Sometimes we end up having to pour it out because I can't keep up. And
I'm drinking a whole quart of goat's milk a day.
I know. But we always say that. Wish we had pigs we could take this to. Put them out by the road. Folks will take them. That is a good idea. But yeah, like the little farm stand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's the mayor of the compound? Zach.
Zach's the farmhand. Everybody calls Zach when they need something done.
Yeah.
If they actually need to know if they can do it, they call Jen.
Oh gosh.
When do y'all plant tomatoes? If you're talking about seed starting, we do it about 6 weeks out from our frost date.
Usually like a week after Valentine's Day, we'll start tomatoes.
Week or two-ish.
Yeah.
But we also kind of do those like a lot. Like every week we do some. Yeah. So it starts the week after February. And that's a lot because we sell them too. So
Patty's Place, you should get chickens. You would love them.
You want them to look ground ready a couple weeks before people want to plant them.
Becky's the mayor.
Because then that's what you start selling. Yeah,
Becky's funny.
The cat's actually the mayor.
Right. Yeah, the cat's the one in charge. Alex said, do you start your zinnias or transplant them, or do you direct sow? Try them for the first time this year.
All of the above.
Yeah.
But our best is we seed start and transplant.
Yeah.
Sorry about Rusty. He's all jacked up today.
All jacked up.
Which I don't know when he's not jacked up.
What about a sign saying you're selling eggs? That is a good idea.
In town limits, just ordered a bunch of different zinnias. Zach made me do it. That's awesome. I love the zinnias.
Yeah. Who's in charge of security on the compound?
Everyone.
Yeah, we all have. We have someone at every direction, honestly, and all well stocked.
It's like one of my biggest prideful things.
It really is. It's adding Jed really helped a lot because it took care of the north side. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Plus we have the cameras and stuff. So that's a lot of it. I mean, nobody can sneak up. And also the animals. Probably the guineas are in charge of security. They're the ones that they let us know if anybody is on this.
Guinea's got the east.
Yeah. And Dolly is great. She's our Great Pyrenees with the goats. She will let you know if anyone's here.
You can't trust Rusty.
No, because he barks at everything. Okay, here's how you know it's not serious. If only Rusty is barking, there's not a serious issue.
Right.
If they're all barking, it's an issue. Or if Rusty's the only one not barking, there's an issue because Rusty did not see the issue.
No. There's a lot of buzzards that fly around here, and he barks at every buzzard that flies.
Yeah.
Gmail's Garden, your turkeys are so beautiful. Thank you. They are.
Thank you.
I'm gonna miss them, but I'm also ready to fill up her canning jars, which we were waiting on that too.
Yeah.
Because that took forever to get those in.
Yeah. We definitely appreciate them a lot.
Karen said do the turkeys lay eggs. Let me show you.
Yeah. They actually laid their first egg the other day. One of the hens, poor Rusty, Jason's working. Yeah, he's a hoot. Oh my goodness.
Now this is smaller than a normal turkey egg because it was the first one they did, but there is a turkey egg.
Their first one, all speckled. Isn't it cute?
Kind of looks like a guinea egg, to be honest with you.
It is, but twice the size.
A little bit bigger, yeah.
But I expect them to be a whole lot bigger after the first.
Yeah, they will be. Y'all, so most of you all, not everyone, has chickens. You've probably seen a rooster and a hen do its thing.
Okay, here we go.
If you've never seen a turkey, a tom and his female do their thing.
Are they called hens?
I don't know. It's a sight to see. Mm-hmm. It's interesting.
Straight National Geographic.
Every time I see it happen, I think of Jess's video about the alpaca.
The alpacas. Wow, my bad.
Already day. Yeah, about alpacas. Lady Fran,
we'll have to get it on video.
Lady Fran just lays down, and we have three ladies.
Well, she doesn't just lay down; she presents herself.
She does.
She flaps out her feathers. I mean,
you kind of think like she's like doing like a little picture, she laid up, and so she lays her wings out, and it's like okay.
Yeah, she I don't even know. I don't know the word. She flutters them out.
Yeah.
Like they're not just laid there. She spreads them out.
Yeah.
And get herself all pretty.
She turns real blue. Yeah. Real pinkish blue, because normally it's just a little red. And then so she lives there. Then next thing you know, you got all three toms.
All of them.
Poof, strut time.
Yeah.
Like it is action time. Yeah. And here they are. They're doing a little circle themselves, just walking in circles together, like
pushing each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
y'all, toms are silly.
They are.
They act like they about to beat you up.
Yeah.
And they like come, they just come like walking, like just push their chest against you.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even peg me. Like, go on. And so this is what they're doing to each other. Just, pss,
yeah, spitting on each other.
Yeah, spitting on each other, just bumping. And so next thing you know, finally one of them's gotten close enough to where it can like try to climb on. Well, they're so daggone clumsy and their feet are so huge, they just fall over.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And then
they're trying to get on top without taking away their stride.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just the most awkward thing you'll ever see.
Like, you ever seen like the guys that wear
Schmeedy? You know how chicken, he just gets it done.
Yeah.
Wastes no time.
Right. So, like, if I could compare our Toms, and probably any Tom, to anything, it would be a very muscular guy that wears a schmedium.
Yes.
And so, if you don't know what a schmedium is, so like, see how my shirt's a little loose now. This one's getting tight, but that's just because quarantine's making me eat good. But a schmedium is when you wear a shirt that's like real tight on the sleeves. Yeah, real tight on the sleeves, and it's shoulders back, and it's straight back. That's a schmedium, and that's what our Toms do in a circle, trying to for one lady, and it would just go well if all three ladies would like do it at the same time.
Honestly, and she gets worn out with him because by the time they're ready to take care of business, she gets up and she's like, "I'm done with y'all." This is
yeah. She gets up before it even gets done.
She's like,
and then here comes the 3 times.
We got to get it on video.
Yeah, we do. I'm just gonna set it down. We might just go up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go.
Good night, Lila Granola. Enjoy your supper after that conversation.
I mean, we spend.
It's National Geographic.
We spend 35 minutes just sitting there watching.
Yeah.
First off, we shouldn't be watching.
Right. Well, they do it right by the fence.
Right on the fence.
They won't go in the private.
Yeah.
They just do it right
They'll
there.
shock themselves and everything.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't miss that spot, though.
Just strut. Oh, my gosh.
Karen, I'm glad. I hope this has lifted your spirits a little bit.
What's the best way to water ducks? They're so hard to keep clean water. Hard.
When you tell us, good luck.
Yeah, if you figure it out, let us know, and maybe we'll get more ducks. Because right now we're pretty done with them.
Right. So 2 things that we do. One, if you have pallets, double stack pallets. Put your tote on top there. They can just get their head in. They can't get on the double pallets. Right. So that's just their drinking water. They will also drink out of a chicken water with the nipples. They do it.
Yeah, they figured it out. We finally got ours to figure it out.
Yep. So you have that for them to just drink. But it's up to you. I mean, we do. Give them something that they're just going to dirty up immediately. Probably as you're
video and then do a voiceover. That's a great idea.
That is great. Kind of like the honey badger. Remember when they did?
Yes. Yeah, it's happening. Oh my gosh.
Cottonwood Farms, welcome. Thank you.
Welcome.
Join the membership.
Hey, Stormy Acres.
Oh my gosh, that's
hey,
so
Mama
funny. You know who should do the voiceover?
Who?
Mark. House on Avery Road. I bet he would just nail it and kill it. It would be amazing.
Yeah, kiddie pool just for them. That works too. I just got to change it like every day, which, in the summertime, it's not a big deal because you have to water everyone every day anyway. In the wintertime, I think, is when it gets most annoying.
Yeah. We don't give them as much.
You don't want to be out there messing with the water hose every single day. In the wintertime, if you have enough animals that your water is big enough, you can water them every other day because it doesn't get nasty and dirty as long as it doesn't freeze. But in the summertime, you have to give everyone fresh water. And as soon as you give them that fresh water, those ducks get in it and mess it all up. And it's hot. And then you got to redo the water. And it's too much.
But it's also, you feel so good when they got fresh water because they just enjoy it.
They do.
You got the turkeys doing their thing. You got the ducks over here looking like an Herbal Essence commercial with their hair like flying back in the wind and the rain with their Herbal Essence soap just soaping their little heads. So I don't know. But if you do want them to have clean drinking water, either a chicken water or just get it high enough where they can get their head in, but they can't actually climb on, do whatever it is.
Stormy Acres said, y'all made me want goats. Yay, get you some goats.
Yeah.
They're so joyful.
They are.
They bring a lot of joy to a homestead. As long as they don't escape, which that's rough. But
basically everyone you're going to talk to is going to talk about how they're escape artists. Yeah. Today was literally the first time they ever escaped, and that's because the gate failed. I mean, it's wide open.
You can't expect them not to.
But if you train on electrical fencing like we've done, I promise you won't have issues. And when we say train, just get them as babies.
Yeah. Jennifer said, will you be able to utilize the pot? So we actually are. We got some stuff today to clean it, and we got some stuff to reduce the amount of cattails, and we got some cool, like a cleaner / dye type thing. And we really hope to utilize it more. I think it'd be really cool if we could put like a dock and maybe like a water trampoline or something for the kids. Well, it's not really something you want to swim in, but if you could just like lay on a float in it, I think
put your cozies in it.
Yeah.
But we would also like to use it for drinking water for animals as well. I was actually talking to her today. We move our boy goats so much, which is fine and it's great and all, but we do need like a more permanent spot. Like really, I'm thinking for mowing. Yeah. Because we're starting to clear out a lot more land. It would be nice to have them like some areas that we just let them in. So around the pond would be one for them to have, and then like keep moving on back. Yeah. Just keep doing some permanent fencing to allow them in there to do my mowing.
Christina, we do have rain barrels. We have the big white with the cage on them, the metal cage. I don't know.
They had syrup in them, which
I mean, you can get them from like what, distilleries or something.
You do. You just need to make sure they need to be food grade.
Right.
So you need to make sure that they didn't like any kind of chemicals or stuff like that inside of them. So just pay attention to that. But yeah, it's just the normal, I don't know what they call them, but it's barrels that hold some sort of liquid.
The white ones
with the cage so they don't fold out. Yeah. And so we got those. And then we also have, if you've ever seen anybody with a cistern that they have like in their back of their truck, they haul water in. Yeah. It's got like the hooks to where it sits right on the back of a pickup truck. We got one of those too. We actually did have rainwater hooked on our front. Yeah. We're not using it right now, but we do use it for obviously totes. That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
We are starting to use it for our animals. So we went to that route. But yeah, we're big fans of rain catchment. We just need to get better at it and more.
Good night, Patty.
That become a priority to get set up in all of our animal pens.
The delightful cottage. So are you going to throw some fish in for mosquito control or let the ducks in? We hope to do the ducks.
So we have wild ducks that come in.
Yeah,
which is nice, but they don't
and
stay.
A crane every once in a while.
Oh, the crane's cool.
We got to get the turtles out first, though. That's the main problem. Is there's turtles in there, and they like to try to eat the ducks. So if we can get them out, then hopefully we can have ducks in there.
I smell turtle soup in our future.
Yes, turtle stew. Perry Girl said, still so many things to think of and set up. Yeah, it's a never-ending project. I know y'all feel that too. Y'all are going on the nuts.
This guy.
Well, I guess it's time to get him.
It is get him. I don't know. When did it become 8:52? This has been a really fun live.
It is. So glad you all were here.
Jessica Dawson, how do you get turtles out? So I'm going to throw some jug fishing out. That's the way that I've always done it. But we'll get some milk jugs, throw a line, get them a little chicken liver, and
I'm going to eat the chicken liver before you give it to me.
Oh my gosh, you're so nasty. You're so nasty.
I love chicken livers. We ain't gonna get no chicken livers and giving it to turtles.
Dusty and Chelsea, what does turtle soup taste like? A little slice of heaven.
I have I've never had it.
Yeah, it's so good. I consider it like turtle, and y'all might disagree, but I think a turtle is very close to an oyster.
Really?
Taste. Some of it. Good. It's not on the fishy side. To me, it's more of the oyster side, and it's so good. So good.
Hi.
I'm just kidding.
You didn't fall asleep this time.
Wow, you haven't been alive in a while.
Living Miracle Homestead. I love chicken livers too.
Something wrong with y'all.
My goodness. Sunny's Place said, I love liver. All the livers, yes. It's my favorites. I love livers.
Back there getting warm.
Moji. Hey, Jesse Small Homestead.
Moji. I think like the last time we went on mic is when you guys told me I had subscribers.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do a selfish plug again? You haven't posted a video since.
I think y'all have been falling asleep.
No, you haven't posted a video.
Well, you finally recorded one. I got to edit it now. Yeah, Wyatt, he
will. The emojis.
No, I haven't edited it
yet. Emojis. 7 different kinds of meat on a turtle, but I will never do that again. I've never had turtle. Now I'm really curious. Hey, Jessica Dotson, how are you? Hey, Candy Lynn.
Okay, then can you please stop?
Look at Miss Sharon's emojis. Oh, hi, Carrie.
Look at this.
There's Mama. Kisses.
All the emojis.
Yeah, we're doing a lot.
Stiver kidlets. That's right.
We're doing a lot of quarantine kisses and hugs.
Yeah.
Hugs.
Oh,
Like
look. All the pink.
Air hugs.
Oh, look.
Everybody knows y'all love the emojis.
Oh, lots of presents.
Before we do shut down, so we have awesome moderators.
Yes.
That are on here. Thank you all. I know there was a few that filtered in, but you all didn't even see it happen because they got them before it happened. Most all of them are channels, so please make sure to go check them out. They're awesome people.
Thank y'all so much for everything you do for us.
Yes, it goes without saying that y'all are amazing.
Look,
Grammy Ken,
number 1 fan.
It's a super chat too, $10. Wow.
Oh, Southern Blessed. Look at all the hearts. Every color heart.
Which is a water animal.
Having a quarantini.
Raylan joined.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That was not very nice, sister.
Hopefully no one heard that. Thank you.
I'm trying to decide on because I on Mama what.
Okay, that's lovely.
Yeah. Right.
You never know what Raylan's gonna do or say. Oh my goodness.
Anyways, Two Family Homestead and Freedom Homestead will be live right after us. Make sure to go check them out. They're awesome people as well. Nobody commented on it. I don't know if they heard it.
No, probably. Hopefully not.
Raylan Tootsie.
What about Wing?
Oh, we heard it, Brooks.
They all heard it, Ray. We bring you out here
goodness.
for 4 minutes and you drop a bomb on us.
What? Maybe we'll see.
Are you seriously talking about a game right now, boy?
Miss Francine said, "Hi, Wyatt and Raylan." Aunt Patty sent emojis.
They've been awesome.
Good night, getting started
during
on
all of
homesteading.
this, hanging out in their treehouse, hanging out in their hammocks, playing good together. They're doing amazing.
I know, hamburgers and fries. Ooh.
And if you don't know, we
Kind of
make
glad we don't have smell of it.
Right.
we make fake videos in our treehouse and stuff.
You make fake videos in your treehouse? Huh? Well, why don't you just do
Fake
real
videos?
Because
Someone said healthy digestive system.
we don't have a green screen.
Is that a heart?
Oh, you want a green screen? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? You mean like you use your imagination?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
One thing that I can tell right now why it is, you need to be in the sun more.
Yep.
Look at you. You look like it's January over there.
I
It'll be
go
cold
out.
tomorrow.
I go out a lot. I go back in and I go back out.
But you've done a lot better.
Yeah, you have done a lot better. We've had a lot of fun in the treehouse.
Oh, the treehouse almost blew away during that storm.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't talk about that real quick. Everybody can continue having your prayers. Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Yes.
They got destroyed. That's where our friends Pine Knot and a lot of people are down there very close. Make sure to keep them in your prayers. They got hit by an F4 tornado, which
very rough.
We did not have a tornado here. We just had high winds. Where we got some back there. But it did blow off a couple sheets of tin on their
Bud's
treehouse.
going to milk his quail.
I'm gonna stop listening to Bud.
Bub.
I always say Bud.
Oh, why do you see so much emojis?
I
So
know,
much
it's a lot.
All right, we only got about a minute left here, y'all.
All right, so thank you all so much for the support. Thank you to moderators.
Make sure you don't
stay safe. Yes, don't catch nothing. Don't touch nothing. That's what the biggest thing we learned.
And don't put your fingers in your mouth.
And keep it a distance, except for people who live in your home. Isn't that right?
Use so much hand sanitizer.
So much sanitizer
and wash your hands.
and water.
What? There was something else I was going to say real fast, but I'm just. Oh, garden walk tomorrow.
Yes.
We were super excited. You'll see it in our energy that we are excited about doing that video.
Very exciting.
Did you poop 1,000?
Yeah, it felt good to do another one.
Mommy, did you poop?
A poop.
All right,
That's
you're
for
out of
you.
here, Tootsies.
That's for you, Booger.
All right, we love you all. Remember to keep smiling.
Good night. Stay
Bye.
safe.